Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a map analysis video of the disappearance of Dylan Rounds. We're going to be taking a look at the 26th of May when he was last seen out and about by other people publicly, and that was at Saddle Sore Bar in Nevada, Montello. Let's look into the maps now and get an idea of the area and what it's all about. Okay, so here is Google Earth. On the left, we have Nevada. On the right, Utah. And if you can see in the middle, there's like that borderline going down, the white dotted one. What I'm going to do now is search for the key location of where Dylan was last seen, 26th of May, where he was seen publicly at Saddle Sore Bar, as you can see on screen. Take a look at a few of the images of the town, if that's what you call it. Looks a little rough and worn, like a ghost town. You've got some bottle decorations, which I assume is something to do with the bar itself, maybe, like a display piece. And then that looks like the inside of the bar. Not the best of photos, to be honest. I don't know who took them. Must have had a wonky hand. And that one as well. So, I believe this is the town. From aerial viewpoint, it kind of looks somewhat populated in comparison to the outer skirts, the like Lucin, which is even more desolate. Now, it's been referred to as a ghost town, but I'm not sure if they're talking about this location or Lucin, because Lucin definitely is abandoned looking. But then again, it's vast, it's desolate, it's open, a lot of land, okay? So I think we should take a closer look at Saddle Sore Bar. Now, the bar itself, Dylan visited on regular occasions, I guess. I don't know how many times a week, but from what the mother said is no one would visit Dylan where he lived in that remote area, his trailer. No one ever came to him, but he always had to visit other people, such as this bar. Now, it doesn't look like there is a 3D mode, which is disappointing. Let's see. No. Interesting. Maybe on a different device it's possible, but hopefully, yes, there is Street View. We'll do that in a second, okay? So, as for the area, there's a couple of trees. Comparing it to the outer parts, looks a lot drier, but there you go. Just take a look at these buildings nearby. Are they houses or like other businesses? That looks very cluttered. Could it be a scrapyard maybe? We'll just have a little zoom around the area. Some more buildings. Yeah. It's just to try and get an understanding of what we're dealing with. Quite a few like shelters. You got the church. Wait, isn't that the same name as that other one? The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter something. Wasn't that the one what we saw in Nevada when we were looking at the Kenny Veach mystery? Do you remember? The M Cave mystery clue crew, when they gave out those dodgy coordinates saying this is where we'll meet, and then opposite the road there was that church with the same name. Kind of interesting. Montello Elementary School, which looks like in the middle of a field. Kind of worrying. Maybe it's just the wrong location. That, though, does look like a proper house there. Fairly big one. And yeah, the reason why I've not flipped the screen like I've done other times is because it doesn't seem to be 3D, unfortunately. Okay. I think that's enough of that. Now, the bar itself is a fair size, I guess. You got some cars parked round the back. Okay. Let's do this. So here we are. Now, from the looks of it, it doesn't give the date on here because I'm on mobile, but That could well be 2006, 2007 maybe, because it looks a bit rough in terms of the camera quality. But then again, you got to acknowledge that because of the location, the area, not everywhere is updated. You know what I mean? This location, if it's like a ghost town or not that populated, there'd be no need to really update it that frequent in comparison to a very busy city. So we just move along. You got some vehicles parked outside, none of which look like Dylan's, I believe. I mean, the one on the left here, that truck, I don't know what colour it is though. It looks dusty looking. Slightly more older one on the right, blue one there, followed by a white car in the end. I mean, there we go. Yeah, that's the wrong colour for Dylan's, and it doesn't look like it. The Utah Construction Company, wait, what's that doing there? Where's it actually? Is that the bar? Is it connected with this company or something? There's that white building, the one what we saw on that picture. Get an idea. Montello, NY. Okay. Well, actually, there's a person over there. Can you see it? Little stick person. Well, they're not a stick person, but on here they do. And it looks like they're waving. Ooh, what are they doing? Can I adjust it so you can see it clearly? Oh, they've disappeared now. Over that way, you've got, over that way, you've got a couple of trailers. Yeah. I don't know if this is one of those like farming towns where people come and go with resources, sell them on, or pick up items and trailers and stuff and then go on elsewhere from point to point. Could be the case. Because so far, it doesn't look like a standard neighbourhood where you'd be living from the looks of it. Okay. So I guess it does look small. Does look smaller. Is that? No, it's the same date. It's just a different colour tone. Well, I'm going to give my theories right now, okay? Hopefully people are still watching. So the people in question, what? Brenner, Chase, and who's the other one? Don. I mean, it could be all three of them. It could be somebody else as well, or it could have been just one. Either way, what's the possibility that one of those three guys attends this bar? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they go to the same bar as Dylan. I don't know about the same time, but what if on the odd occasion, because of the whole situation with Brenner squatting on the land of Dylan and nearby to where he lives, there's conflict, there's some kind of argument. Maybe Dylan went down to the bar at one point on the 26th. He went in, minding his own business or talking to some friends, came across Brenner and some of his guys or something. And then there was maybe a few arguments. I'm not saying that it happened at that point, but it might have ignited something. I've not seen all the information at the moment. I don't know what Brenner was doing at the time, like on the 26th. I've not really seen that information, but if I'm just giving my own interpretation of things, okay? It's happened before in other cases where there may have been a run-in with two people a few days before the event. Might have had a conflict, scuffle, a little fight, a bar fight, you don't know. A few words exchanged, and one of them said, I'm going to get you, or I'm going to get my revenge. A few days later, the other person goes missing, and then it makes that individual that made those threats or had that last known contact of conflict the suspicious one. So, you never know. If anyone can leave a comment down below, just pointing out to whether Brenner, Don, or Chase was present at this bar on the day, that would be helpful. Or even if they're a regular visitor, just in the past, maybe they know contacts, know people within the area. Could there be some kind of setup, something organised? You never know. Sometimes in these remote places, unusual things can happen, I guess. So, that's what it looks like. I can't go round the back, I don't think. It's very wide, that road. I assume it's a road. Yeah. It's just like a strip. Well, you've got like a gas station there. Is there a mechanic as well? I don't know. But yeah, is there any cameras? I'm not sure. Could cameras of this gas station or records or payments, transactions made, getting gas from, did Dylan call in here before leaving? Did he visit this place on the day he disappeared at a certain point? Or did Dylan's vehicle pass by this? I don't mean to say that it was him driving it at the time. It could have been somebody else, because the whole seat situation being moved forwards so someone could reach the pedals easier, I guess, and the wheel. I'm just trying to think and establish key locations. But unfortunately, as I said, it doesn't look too updated. But then again, actually, when you look at the ground level on the road, it says 2021 Google. So would that imply that this was taken in 2021? The only reason why I'm confused is because the image quality is shit, to be fair. Now, when I did the Kenny Veach Back in Time videos in the past, the image quality decreased the further I went back in time. It would make sense, because of technology, you go backwards, you'll get lesser results, and just the way it is, how things move. And yet, here, it seems to be kind of new, but it looks old at the same time. But I can run it through Google Earth Pro, and if I find anything that stands out, then I can do an update video, because that's what it's all about, these mysteries. Oh, there's another person there. Can you see him? Why does it look so grainy, and why does it look kind of spooky looking as well? Is that a person? What? Yeah, it must be a person. But why did he all look dodgy? Oh. Yeah, you can see the legs. I don't understand that. Can we do street view of another location or not? No, it's just that one road. It will not go anywhere up here. Even if I do tap. Nope, nothing. Oh no, why is it loading street view? That's not a good idea. Okay. Is there even like a marker I can tap on? No? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, definitely a remote area, because it just doesn't seem to come up with much. Just these images, and that's about it. So I guess the question you could be asking is, how busy is the bar? Do you get many visitors, new people coming and going, or is it just the same old regular people because of it being a tight-knit place where workers get together, farmers and stuff like that? This is the only image what you can see from inside, and doesn't give off much. Yeah. I think well, that reveals a bit more now of a road. Wait, where's this? This can't be the same location, because this looks really, well, not really, but it looks much more busier and different looking. Bit misleading. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. Because I accidentally tapped the screen. Now it finally decided to zoom out. Well, there we go. We've got better clarity now. So this is what it looks like inside. You got, what is that, a pool table or a snooker table? Okay. Some guy stood there. Does look kind of oldish. But yeah. So Dylan probably went in there at times, played some pool maybe with friends. or just people in general. Yeah, okay. And then this one, well, when you look closer, what does that one say? Lena She Cave. I don't know if I said that right. Cave. Is that like a reference named to a cave nearby within the area? You know, like out of, what do they call it? The extraterrestrial highway or something in Nevada. And you've got that, like that bar or that restaurant or something with the same name or a similar name to it to honour it, or, you know what I'm saying? Play on words. A location nearby. So is there a cave nearby here? And that's why they called it that? I don't know. But yeah, I don't even know what that decoration's the point of it. 2017. That's 2017. 2016. So they're not that helpful. 2017, this person's just driving past in the area, I guess. It does look a bit look, this is 2017. The image is a lot clearer. The street view with proper Google, street view car and camera looked worse than this. So there must be a time difference of some sort. And what's that at the back? Is that some kind of satellite dish? I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it, to be fair. Okay, so hopefully you watched most of that video. I can imagine some people probably would have just flicked off at a point in time and then complain afterwards. That's their problem. But the key point of this video is to visually take a look at the location of where he was last seen publicly. And that's what was done. To get an idea and feel for the place, the area. Does it look dodgy? Is it dodgy? What's present? Are houses nearby? And from looking at it, you can't explore everywhere. It's just that one long stretch of road and that's it. You can go on Street View, unfortunately. It looks just more like, not a residential place, but just like the odd business, where they might hold trailers, resources, maybe a bit of trading, one of those type of towns. And I can imagine maybe Dylan, if he had items in his truck or if he had a trailer with him, he might call round, visit somewhere, sell some material or buy some, whatever it may be, contractors, whatever. It seems like one of those places. And you got a little bar there as well where the workers and people might visit, come together at a later point. I mean, in terms of these like little local bars or something where they're not, in a big city, like with Sean, Nevada, where Sean Horlacker lives. I don't know the exact location, but he said that within his area, there's like a little bar just a bit further out where people gather, join, talk and play pool and whatever, maybe throw darts and stuff like that. So it's just getting an understanding of the place. And from what they said, the parents, that Dylan went there kind of regularly, and that's where he met people. That's the location where he met people. I guess it's interesting to know what kind of conversations went down. Was there any conflict, any problems at any point? Was anything talked about the squatters where he was, the firearm possession? Was like little discussions over the bar with the bartender? Does he know any, or does she know any secrets or know anything? How did he appear when Dylan went down to 26? Did he look nervous, uncomfortable? Was anything going on? Did he meet anyone dodgy at the time? Is there any CCTV cameras footage of the area and any of the buildings inside or outside of the bar? Or does that not exist because the location, there's not as much crime there, so they don't feel the need to have cameras? I don't know. I tried looking, but due to the camera quality on Google Earth, I couldn't really find or see anything. You know what I mean? So, sure, certain things may have happened, certain developments may have occurred, but there's no harm in just tracking back whilst all the other stuff's going on, as well as all the other confusion, and then someone like me tracking back just to see, did anything else happen in between causing or leading to the build-up? Was any of these current leads and current people involved in this area on the 26th, yes or no? So that's what I've done, okay? I might be able to follow on from this. If I am able to get the location of the farm, maybe I can look at the distance, certain directions and stuff, and maybe come to a conclusion. But that's it for now. You can leave a comment down below. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.